And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to yourliveevent.com. My name is Will Heyer, joined along with Chris Norton tonight. Dwayne Etienne working the ops behind the scenes tonight. And we have the March Bracket Challenge a little bit in a weird, funky way tonight, but we'll get it done.
We will, and we do want to thank everybody, first of all, that came out, supported it, was calling in early in the morning. We know for some people it seems earlier than others, but we did get a total field of 59 before things went a little off the wagon there. We had, well, you've seen the news. We know what's going on, but we kind of got away from it, so we do have just about a full field. So we do have a different way of going about it because, as you can see here, brackets, aside from the color-coded regions, pretty much blank.
So tonight what we're going to be doing is we've got all of the people that called in, and we have them in 4 different groups that represent the Midwest, the West, the East, and the South region. So what we'll be doing is for this makeshift drawing, everyone will get the same chance as they would in the regular bracket, and some people are going to have a better chance because, you know, some people could have gotten the 16 seed. That's not going to happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the Midwest region in the bucket we have here, and then we will be drawing 2 names out of the hat. So let's do it the first region here for Midwest, and I'll let
let's go ahead and read off the names before we
yeah.
do that. We want to go ahead and do that. So I'll let you get.
I'll do the live reads here for the Midwest region. Hanson's Outpost. Hey, basketball fans, it's time to cheer on your favorite college basketball team during this year's March Madness, or it's time to cheer for us. We are your new favorite college basketball team. You're looking for a friendly place to watch the game or to watch the live event? Consider Hanson's Outpost. The staff at Hanson's Outpost is friendly and fast and will make your stop an enjoyable one. Hanson's Outpost, Highway 53, International Falls. Also, the West region brought to you by Napa Parts of International Falls, your battery headquarters. From vehicle batteries to marine and starter batteries, Napa Auto Parts will have all the batteries you need to keep your engines running. Locally owned and operated, Napa Falls Supply, Highway 53 in the Falls. So we've got our names here after.
We've got our names. I do want to go down the list one more time before we do the names. So we're going to go ahead and throw them in there. We're going to pick 2. You can see probably where the tape is up there. We're just going to do from Elite 8 on.
Yep.
So if your name is not called here, sorry, you're out, but you can still root for your friends, see who wins. So we've got.
So for the first Midwest region, we'll have Steve Eichhorn.
Got Mark Corbett.
We have Keith Knabel.
Evan Amdahl.
We have Scott Jean.
Scott Matthews.
2 Scotts in there. That's pretty nice. Cameron Corbett.
Steve Klob.
Mary Manassa.
Rhonda Nichols.
Kevin Rambo.
Michelle Dolan.
Wade Larson.
And Laura Hansen.
All right.
Those are your competitors here.
Yeah, before we get to the drawing, we'll make them sit on the edge of their chair a little bit. We'll shake it up a little bit. You know, there's some static in there.
In our official.
It is very official
drawing here.
So it's unfortunate we don't have any basketball games. We have, some stuff to talk about basketball games. It was a great season for teams like Kansas and Baylor, but teams like Dayton, you really feel for them because they're not ranked number 3 in the nation very often, if not ever. So one of the first times this team's really this high up the leaderboards, and they don't get to compete in the tournament. You also feel that way for San Diego State, only 2 losses on the whole season, kind of a bummer for them.
Absolutely, and Dayton had not made the Final Four in 53 years, and they had a chance to put an end to that drought, which, like you said, obviously you feel for them there. A couple other droughts that could have come to an end. The Big Ten title drought. It's been 20 years since Michigan State won with Tom Izzo, so they had a chance there. Mark Few has never won a national title at Gonzaga. He could have done that as well. You've got some interesting storylines, too. Mike Krzyzewski could have won a title in his 5th decade. Unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely some interesting storylines there that could have been. Hopefully next year we will have them. And later on we'll talk about some past things that have gone in the NCAA tournament and college basketball. One of my favorite questions we'll have coming up. But let's draw our first 2 names here for the Midwest region. Again, you're listening and watching to the March Bracket Challenge on yourliveevent.com. Let's pull the first name here.
Go ahead and mix those
Stirring
up. Get
on
them
up
all
a
mixed
little
up
bit.
in there.
Put the
And the blind draw, no favoritism.
blind draw, yep. And moving on to the Elite Eight, we will have Keith Knable, and he will be joining
Scott Jean.
Scott Jean and Keith Knable, moving on to the Elite Eight round of the March Bracket Challenge. So our first two names up there, and now with a very good shot to either win our 40-inch LCD TV or our fun weekend down in the cities, a group of MOA passes and a pair of Twins tickets. Hopefully they get some games in the season. You'll get your Twins tickets. Don't you worry.
It'll happen eventually if, well, we don't even want to say.
Yeah, we don't even want to. We're not even going to go down that road. But thank you to all the other contestants from the Midwest region. Let's start it off with the West region here, Chris. Let's start it off with some names.
All right, so for the West, we've got Glenn Marcotte, Bill Crabb, Cindy Hasbargen, Chris Everett, Tony Talander, Jan Hale, Ed Lucier, Justin Dunbar, Joel Skirter, Emmett Edwards, Tom Schmidt, Patty DeGagne, Ms. I-80, apparently did not want to give her first name there, and Jean Allerman, also Tina Warenberg.
Got to be aware of those people that don't want to give out the first names. No,
Well,
it's okay.
Get the TV one way or the other, or maybe not. So before we get into that, at this point, 50-50 shot. No better way to get a 50-50 shot than a coin flip. So that'll be how you advance, and will advance in these other regions as well.
So the Midwest region is brought to you by the Washke Family GM Center. Or excuse me, we're doing the West region. No. We're gonna correct, Dwayne. Thank you. We will go to the West region, which is brought to you by Washke Family GM Center of International Falls, your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Washke Family GM Center has a great selection of needs and used vehicles with a large inventory of Buick, GMC, and Chevrolet cars and trucks. You're sure to find the brand and style that's right for you. Washke Family GM Center, located on Highway 53 South in the Falls. And it is also brought to you by Hardee's. For Hardee's, stop in for great meals all day long. Enjoy 2 for $5 fish sandwiches and regular roast beef sandwiches. Hardee's on Highway 1171. So your Midwest sponsors there, or excuse me, your West sponsors there, Hardee's and Washke Family GM Center.
Let's get some more names on the board here.
Let's do it. And we got a
some static
got some
going
static
on.
there. We'll do the blind draw. And our first name here, Glenn Marcotte, will advance in the West region.
Bill Crabb also.
So our next contestants for the West region, and we'll put this bad boy back out in front. So this side of the bracket is filled out. Chris, who do you see there that has a strong chance? Nail biters, really.
50-50 shot. Here.
Really, 50-50 shot, you don't
50-50
say.
50-50 shot, anybody's game.
So, okay, so one of the things we were talking about before we went on, we gotta create some content here for the show. I wanted to ask you who you think the most hated college basketball player is of all time.
Well, it's got to be Christian Laettner.
Okay,
Duke
so
player.
That was easy for you.
It was.
So your second most hated player of all time.
That's where I have to cheat. It's difficult. A lot of years, I would have to go as a group, the Fab Five. Michigan players, we're getting a little bit of money under the table, Jalen Rose and company.
Interesting there. I would have gone with Grayson Allen, Duke guys, but, I think, it runs in the blood there.
You can never go wrong with the best player on Duke's team saying he's the most hated player in America because odds are, I think so.
All right, so we will move on. Which bracket are we going to go to next year, Chris?
You know what? Let's fill up the top right here and go with the East. And the East region is brought to you by Sammy's Pizza of International Falls. They love March Madness and NCAA basketball. Sammy's Pizza offers great pizza, amazing chicken wings, and a diverse menu, which includes pasta dishes and sub sandwiches as well. Remember to come in for our daily lunch buffet between 11 and 2 on Monday through Friday. Sammy's Pizza of International Falls.
All right, here for.
We've got one more in the East, Will.
Oh, excuse me.
One more.
Sorry.
You're just so excited.
I know, dude. It's.
I am too, but we gotta get through this also. You ready?
I'm shaking.
Mentally prepared. I can see that. Border Bar invites you to come out and enjoy their daily lunch specials. Enjoy specialty pizzas on Monday through Friday, and Monday through Thursday from 11 to 3. Sorry, we had a typo there. Or let them be your dinner destination. From appetizers, wraps, burgers, or their delicious pizza, Border Bar has something for everyone. They also have a kid-friendly menu selection if you do need that. You can call them 283-2222. Take advantage of Border Bar's delivery service as well, which may come in handy here in the coming weeks. Like Border Bar on Facebook and make Border Bar your lunch or dinner destination today. So who do we have names-wise going into this side of the bracket?
Are you sure we're ready?
We're ready.
All right, I'm raring to go. Laura Manka in there in the East region, along with Craig Qualley, Melissa Norton. No relation.
there.
Okay,
But I gotta
all
be.
right,
I'm pulling for
sure.
you.
We
I'm
had to
pulling
make
for
sure.
it.
Okay. Even distant, no
No
distant.
nepotism,
okay.
not that I know
All
of,
right.
no.
Ron Hill going in there. You also have Bob Bringdahl, Marsha Olquist, Todd Bush goes in there in the East region. Sean Kelly. It's got to be a good number 1 seed, right? Paul Nevenin. Sharon Nichols. Trisha Worley. You have William Wolden. Then you have Ginger Ramos and Barb Jean. So that is our East field here. So if you're just joining us, what we're going to do here is we're going to pick 2 names out of the East region. They will move on to the Elite 8, and then we'll get down into some coin flips, and it'll be 50-50 throughout the way for that TV. And then second place gets the Twins tickets and the MOA passes. And don't worry, people, the Twins tickets will be relevant. No matter what year it is. Hopefully they play this summer.
It'll be this year.
Hopefully. All right.
It'll be this year.
Let's get a drawing going.
We should say that it's also brought to you by Coca-Cola
Yes.
Bottling, and that is our Cherry Vanilla Coke.
You can see I already opened mine.
Maybe that's
it's
why
pretty
you're a
good.
little more
it's
excited
pretty good.
than
Yeah,
me.
I do have the caffeine going in here. All right, let's draw 2 names here for the East region. The blind draw again.
Go ahead and shake them up.
You know, got to get a little shake there. And our first name here, Melissa Norton.
Are you all right? We've got our favorite in the clubhouse
All right,
here. Let's go one more.
there's something going on here, folks. All right, Chris is getting a name here.
Paul Nevenin.
Paul Nevenin and Melissa Norton moving on in the Eastern region. Congratulations. A lot of hard work and dedication went on through the season for these teams to get where they're at. We applaud them for their effort. Lots of effort.
All those nights in the gym.
Yeah, and shooting free throws. So we will be moving on to our South region, but before we do that, let's talk some more basketball stuff, shall we? Head coach Richard Pitino is returning as the Minnesota Golden Gopher head coach.
He is, which some people might not have seen coming, but you do have some recruits coming in.
Yes.
You got some top 100 guys. So he's in, his 3rd year, 4th year now?
7th year.
7th year.
7th year. Is that
Wow.
That's hard to believe, isn't it?
That surprises me.
And, I think one thing to consider here is that the coaching carousel was going to be limited this year because of the public health service that we've got going on right now. And I think that's kind of limited the amount of movement we're going to see in college basketball and coaching ranks throughout sports. But let's move it on here.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
The South region. So the South region here today brought to you by...
It is brought to you by Northern Reliable Insurance. Tim Anderson of Northern Reliable Insurance wants everybody to know he loves March Madness. For all your insurance needs and to find out what coverage is right for you, contact Tim Anderson at Northern Reliable Insurance of International Falls. Since 1988, Tim Anderson has been helping the Borderland with their insurance needs. He's located on Highway 53. And the South region is also brought to you by Quarters Amico. Make sure to stop in at Quarters Amico's March Madness promotion. Purchase at least 10 gallons of gas and you will get 3 punches on the gas card. Fill up the card and enter the drawing box at Quarters Amico for a chance to win a Yeti Cooler package, Super One gift card, Quarters Amico gift card also on the line. Quarters Amico, great friendly service and great promotion. Stop by today.
Does sound like a great promotion.
Hard to go wrong with March Madness.
Yeah.
So we've got our final 14 or 15 here.
Yeah, and let's start off with the names. Let's start off with Dan Grover, starting it off in the South region. We have Cody Helene. Now, this one is a play-in game right here. This was a 16 seed, barely getting in there, but he made the list there for the South region. We have Stephanie Promisberger in there in the South region as well. Diane Blaze in there. We have Debbie Kenny in the South region. So we're filling up here with some pretty good teams. Here comes Trevor Tesh, a team that stumbled their way into the tournament. It did get in there, though.
We've got the Sandy McKenzie, and Sandy Anderson.
The Sandy squad.
The Sandy squad. We'll see if they meet each other here in this next
That
round.
would be really interesting. I might be pulling for that now.
I think Sammy'd win.
All right, Bob Nickel there going in to the South region. We also have Jack O'Neill Como, and this one, they every year in the bracket, I think what they do is they pick one team that probably shouldn't be in the bracket, but they put this one in there just for
is that what happens?
As a kind of charity.
Okay, I thought that was Cody Helene.
Yeah, well, close. So South region here, Jack O'Neill Como. We have Cody Commerce going in the South region, a solid team there. June Barron going in the South region. We've got 4 other teams still to claim their spots in the Southern region.
We got Janice Corbett, Roberta Dunbar, Diane Brokaw, and my apologies if I get this last name wrong, but Kevin Gorgaber.
And that is all the names here for the South region. Now let's do a little bit of a draw here.
Mix them up a little.
Yeah.
Hey, no peeking.
Okay,
no peeking.
sorry.
Turn your head. All right,
yep.
now we're ready.
All right. Starting off with June Barron. June Barron, welcome to the Elite Eight after an elite season of basketballing.
And Jack O'Neill Como.
The Cinderella story. They said it couldn't be done, but it was done. And he made his way to the Elite Eight here in the South region. We'll see if he can move on past June Barron. It would be quite the Cinderella story here.
So a couple brackets busted already here.
Yeah, that is a big bracket buster. Let's go over our sponsors again. Hardee's, one of our great sponsors, sponsoring the Midwest region. Stop into Hardee's for great meals all day long. Enjoy 2 for $5 fish sandwiches and regular roast beef sandwiches. Hardee's on Highway 1171. Also in the Midwest region, Washke Family GM Center of International Falls is your one-stop shop for all of your automotive needs. Washke Family GM Center has a great selection of new and used vehicles. With a large inventory of Buick, GMC, and Chevrolet cars and trucks, you're sure to find the brand and style that is right for you. Washke Family GM Center, located Highway 53 south in the Falls.
Coming out of the East region is brought to you by the Border Bar. They invite you to come out and enjoy their daily lunch specials. Enjoy specialty pizzas on Monday. Might have to go out for that.
Yeah, well, sounds good.
And during their lunch specials, which run Monday through Thursday from 11 to 3, or let them be your dinner destination from appetizers, wraps, burgers, or their delicious pizza. Keep coming back to the pizza. Border Bar has something for everyone. They also have a kid-friendly menu selection. You can call them at 283-2222. Take advantage of Border Bar's delivery service. Like Border Bar on Facebook. Make Border Bar your lunch or dinner destination today.
You can't stay away from the pizza. Look what's coming up.
I know. Sammy's. I was saying I wanted my Sandy matchup. I said Sammy. I'm ready to go. Sammy's Pizza of International Falls loves March Madness and NCAA basketball. So do I. Sammy's Pizza offers great pizza, amazing chicken wings, and a diverse menu, which includes pasta dishes and sub sandwiches. I do not. Remember to come in for our daily lunch buffet between 11 and 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. Sammy's Pizza of International Falls.
And the West region, Napa Auto Parts of International Falls is your battery headquarters. From vehicle batteries to marine and starter batteries, Napa Auto Parts has all the batteries you need. to keep your engines running. Locally owned and operated, Napa Falls Supply, Highway 53 in the Falls. And also out of the West region here, basketball fans, it's time to cheer on your favorite college basketball team during this year's March Madness. Unfortunately, no March Madness. So you're cheering on Will and Chris during the morning show. Are you looking for a friendly place to watch the YourLiveEvent.com event? Consider Hanson's Outpost. The staff at Hanson's Outpost is friendly and fast and will make your stop an enjoyable one. Hanson's Outpost, Highway 53 in the Falls.
And in the South region, it is brought to you by Tim Anderson and the crew at Northern Reliable Insurance. Tim Anderson wants everyone to know he loves his March Madness. For all your insurance needs and to find out what coverage is right for you, contact Tim at Northern Reliable Insurance of International Falls. Since 1988, Tim Anderson has been helping with the Borderland with their insurance need, and he's located on Highway 53. And last but not least, in the South region, brought to you by Quarters Amico. Make sure to stop in at Quarters Amico's March Madness promotion. Purchase at least 10 gallons. It's 10 gallons of gas.
10 gallons.
10 gallons. Only 10 gallons. You will get a three-punch gas card. You fill up that card and enter into the drawing box at Quarters, and you get a chance to win a Yeti cooler package. That'll be nice for this time out on the lake.
How many gallons?
10. I don't know how many is in the cooler package there.
Just give me a hard
You
time.
could get a Super One gift card or a Quarters Amico gift card. Quarters Amico, great friendly service and great promotion. Stop by today.
So, before we move on here, so what we will be doing, we'll move this out of the way too. What we'll be doing, we got this quarter. All right, it's a regulation quarter by size and standard. It's got the American Eagle on the back and
That's tails.
Washington on the front, so heads and tails. Yeah,
And this
goes with
might
the
seem like a
standard
foreign
terms.
concept. We don't know if you've seen this before, but you can flip a coin to determine an outcome.
They say they do them before football games. So
Debatable.
what we will be doing here for the Midwest region to start it off, we will be flipping between Keith Knable and Scott Jean. All right, Keith Knable, I'm just going to assume that you're a Tails fan and that you believe that Tails never fails. I'm sorry if you would go the other way. And Scott Jean will get heads. So you can personally blame me if things don't go your way. You can personally blame me. That is
I normally
okay.
do.
I'll take that.
I normally
He
do, Will.
does. So, without further ado, should we flip the Midwest region here?
Do the honors.
All right.
Anticipation is building.
And we're just going to let it fall on the table. No hand flip or anything. We're just going to see how it goes. Oh, that's...
You got to flip it
Yeah,
first.
I gotta actually be able to get this in my hand. There's a good flip. And
Tails.
Tails never fails.
So it is
So
Keith
Keith
Knable.
Knable will be moving on to the Final Four. Congratulations, Keith Knable, on a great season. You'll get your Final Four T-shirt. Unfortunately, Scott Jean only gets the Elite Eight T-shirt. We're just kidding. We don't have any T-shirts for you. But if you were at the tournament, you would.
You're getting the good people's hopes up.
I know, I am. So we've got the Midwest region here decided. Now, who will they play, Chris?
They're going to play either Glenn Marcotte or Bill Crabb.
So
Normally, the number one seed comes from the top, so we're going to say Glenn Marcotte wants to go with heads. So
he
we will
wants
go-
to go with heads.
Yeah, he
so
does.
Bill Crabb will be going with tails. Would you
Yes, he
like
will.
the honor of flipping?
Absolutely. This is my one shining moment.
And it is
Heads.
heads. So Glenn Marcotte will be moving on to the Final Four. The hockey guy here, will be moving on to play Keith Knable in the Final Four. That's
right.
another bracket buster right there.
So both of these guys, they each have a 50% chance at winning either that 40-inch TV that we've got just under lock and key in
Yep.
the next room, or the Mall of America passes and Twins
Huge.
ticket. Moving on to the East, we've got Paul Nevedon, the number one seed. And you know what? Let's say Melissa Norton was a 7 seed.
A 7
Kinda like
seed.
the underdog
Okay, I
story.
do like the Cinderella story here. And Paul Nevenin, who are we? Is he a heads guy or is he a tails guy?
You know what? He wants tails.
He wants tails. So
He's seen the
Melissa
last
Norton.
couple. He thinks it's time for tails.
Okay, Melissa Norton gets heads here, and the call is tails.
Tails. Good call, Paul. Cinderella story.
And
ends for Melissa Norton.
in this next one could be a Cinderella story too. Here, I'd have a feeling if Jack O'Neal Como is able to get out of this round and get in the Final Four, fans would storm the court.
Maybe. He is a. No, he's not. June
He's a
Barron's
f-
the 5 seed.
He's the 14
14
seed, is going up against here June Barron in the 3 seed, we'll say.
Well, and at number 5 nor at number 14, neither seed has ever won an NCAA tournament, believe it or not.
That's a very, very big stat right there. Here in the South region here, we'll be giving Jack O'Neill Como tails, and we'll be giving the number 5 seed June Barron heads. Oh. And the flip. All right, we're going to need some help here.
Official ruling,
Official
Dwayne.
ruling from Dwayne Etienne. Tails. So Jack O'Neill Como upsets all odds. It's a 14th seed into the Final Four.
So now we've got the Final Four.
The Final Four is set.
One shining moment. This is what it's all about.
So coming out of your Western region, brought to you by Hanson's Outpost and Napa Fall Auto Parts in the Falls, Glenn Marcotte, the hockey guy, moving on here into the Final Four. In the Midwest region, brought to you by Washke Family GM Center and Hardee's. Moving on here, Keith Knabel, an absolutely phenomenal season as a number 1 seed, just crushing the opponents everywhere he goes.
And in the East, brought to you by Border Bar and Sammy's Pizza, it's Paul Nevinen coming out on top over Melissa Norton. Her Cinderella story, glass healed.
Glass slipper?
Glass slipper. Didn't fit.
Is that, yes.
Not too caught up in my words. I'm excited, Will.
It's
I'm so
okay.
excited.
It's
And the Cokes are not helping.
No,
a little
they're
bit of
not.
caffeine, but they are good. We'll go ahead and flip our coin here. Paul Nevinen and Jack O'Neill Como coming out of the South as well, brought to you by Coors Amico and by Northern Reliable Insurance as well. Jack, can I keep with the tails?
Sure.
So Paul
Nevinen with the heads. And the call is heads. The call is heads. The Cinderella story for Jack O'Neill Como comes to an end. And Paul Nevinen is
He's
in
guaranteed.
the money. You are in the money, Paul. You either get a brand spanking new 40-inch LCD TV that you can't watch sports on right now, unfortunately, or you can get some MOA tickets and some Twins tickets as well, which would make for a pretty fun weekend sometime this summer.
And you know what the beauty of this is?
Mm-hmm.
You could have either side win, and one might want one prize, and one might want the other either way.
Yeah, good. We're good.
Never know.
We're coming down to it. All right, so let's get the West and Midwest region underway here again. Keith Knabel representing the great old Midwest, and Glenn Marcotte, the West. All right, who are we going with? Glenn Marcotte.
Wants heads.
He wants heads.
Hockey guy, button heads. He wants heads.
Keith Knabel will take tails, and the flip,
It's
heads. It is heads. And Glenn Marcotte will meet Paul Nevinen in the first annual March Bracket Challenge Championship.
A very unique one that will
And
be remembered in the history books as
It'll
well.
go down in the history books as one of the most unique sporting events that's going on in the history of sporting events, and one of the only sporting events going on, at least in the state today.
The first time since 1939 we'd have had to flip a coin to determine a winner.
Really?
Well, here, yeah. It's been
Okay.
played concurrently. Even World War II, they went through with the tournament.
That's
But this year, I'm not gonna utter the
no,
words,
we're
'cause
not.
This is
yeah,
a happy occasion.
Yeah, this is happy. This is happy.
Heads
So,
or tails? Who's got which?
Glenn Marcotte won on heads, so we'll give him heads, and Paul Nevinen will get tails. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Here for the championship again on yourliveevent.com. Another one of our sponsors here, Coca-Cola. Go out and try the new cherry vanilla Coke. I mean, we've only this is the last unopened Coca-Cola right here in the station.
And it won't be for long.
Not for long. All right, so without further ado, heads for Glenn Marcotte, tails for Paul Nevinen for the 40-inch LCD TV or the MOA Twins package. And the flip.
It's tails.
It is tails. Paul Nevinen is our first ever March Bracket Challenge champion here on yourliveevent.com. Boom.
A historic event. Big winner.
We need air horns.
But
we
you know
need
what?
confetti.
It's hard to say he's not coming away with anything. He's got the tickets for Mall of America, Twins tickets as well.
Glenn Marcotte, the winner of a fun weekend down in the cities with those, as we mentioned, MOA tickets, Twins tickets, and Paul Nevinen, the winner of our 40-inch LCD TV. Should we bring it out? Should we show him what he won?
You know what? I think we should.
Should we do that? We should. Let's do this. All yours, Paul. Congratulations on a phenomenal season. Thank you to all our sponsors. Let's run through those again. You're going to have to turn that on the bottom there, Chris. In the South region, Quarters Amico. Make sure to stop in at Quarters Amico, Amico's March Madness promotion. Purchase at least 10 gallons of gas, and you will get a 3-punch gas card. Fill up the card and enter into the drawing box at Quarters Amico for a chance to win Yeti Cooler Package, Super One gift card, and a Quarters Amico gift card. Quarters Amico, great friendly service and great promotion. Stop by today.
In the West region, that produced our runner-up, Glenn Marcotte. It is brought to you by Napa Auto Parts of International Falls. They are your battery headquarters. From vehicle batteries to marine and starter batteries, Napa Auto Parts has all the batteries you need to keep your engines running. Locally owned and operated, Napa Falls Supply, Highway 53 in International Falls.
And also representing the South region, Northern Reliable Insurance. Tim Anderson of Northern Reliable Insurance wants everyone to know he loves his March Madness. For all your insurance needs and to find out what coverage is right for you, contact him, Tim Anderson, at Northern Reliable Insurance of International Falls. Since 1988, Tim Anderson has been helping the Borderland with their insurance needs. Located Highway 53, International Falls.
And back to the West. Hey, basketball fans, it's time to cheer on your favorite college team during this year's March Madness. Are you looking for a friendly place to watch the game? Consider Hanson's Outpost. The staff at Hanson's Outpost is friendly and fast and will make your stop an enjoyable one. Hanson's Outpost, Highway 53, International Falls. And last but not least, the Midwest region. Washke Family GM Center of International Falls is your one-stop shop for automotive needs. Washke Family GM Center has a great selection of new and used vehicles with a large inventory of Buick, GMC, and Chevrolet cars and trucks. You're sure to find the brand and style that's right for you. Washke Family GM Center, located on Highway 53 South in International Falls.
And sponsoring the East region, Sammy's Pizza of International Falls loves March Madness in the NCAA basketball. They even love March a Bracket Challenge. Sammy's Pizza offers great pizza, amazing chicken wings, and a diverse menu, which includes pasta dishes and sub sandwiches. Remember to come in for our daily lunch buffet between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. Sammy's Pizza of International Falls. And lastly, from the East region, Border Bar invites you to come out and enjoy their daily lunch specials. Enjoy specialty pizzas on Monday during their lunch specials, which run Monday through Thursday from 11 to 3, or let them be your dinner destination. From appetizers, wraps, burgers, or their delicious pizza, Border Bar has something for everyone. They also have a kid-friendly menu selection. Call 283-2222 and take advantage of Border Bar's delivery service. Like Border Bar on Facebook. Make Border Bar your lunch or dinner destination today.
And also stop into Hardee's. They brought you the Midwest as well. You can stop in for great meals all day long. Enjoy 2 for $5 fish sandwiches and regular roast beef sandwiches. Hardee's on Highway 1171, and also Coca-Cola, thank you for your sponsorship as well.
Yes, thank you, Coca-Cola Cherry Vanilla Cocoa. Try it out at County Market or Super One Foods. My name, Will Heyer, joined along with Chris Norton tonight on YourLiveEvent.com for the first annual March Bracket Challenge. Again, Paul Nevenin, our winner of this beautiful 40-inch LCD TV, and Glenn Marcotte, the winner of the MOA tickets and the Minnesota Twins tickets. Signing off.